after the touchdown. Here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked up by Diamador Manure. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they scored a touchdown. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers? But the only guys can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Hurts. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Here's Hurts to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Now Purdy.
At the 44-yard line.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open, and when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
35-yard line.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And this is caught, Jennings. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
McCaffrey is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 40-yard line.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Second and goal at the Eagles' 4-yard line.
Again, McCaffrey.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Eagles 6. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Eagles first down. A gain of 3 on the play. And Eagles first down.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 4.
46-yard line.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for Eagles. First down.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. Looking for Dotson. He's got him. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A gain of 32 that time.
First down. First and goal at the 7.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith on the receiving end for Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left them reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And, you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. It looks like your memory was a little too long there.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
The 49ers now going to use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26.
Yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
And 11 at the 25-yard line.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 75 yards. And the 49ers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Eagles nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And they're going to stop it right at The line of scrimmage, just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now it's 2nd and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end over the middle. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there to pick up the first, Charles.
And he used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now back to throw. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That's good for the Eagles. First down.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Barkley inside handoff. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
No touch it. No touch.
He'll look to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll look to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. It's Barkley on the counter. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From up here in the booth, looked like he started to make his cut into the middle of the field right as that ball was being released. That's how you draw it up.
Exactly how you draw it up, but you don't often get that result because that means absolute confidence from both the receiver and the quarterback to know both will be in the spot they're supposed to be.
These two teams all tied after one. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Intended for George Kittle. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Purdy on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and that will force a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Hey, thumbs up.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Able to break the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside of the 5. The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Give him 32 on the play.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone will come through.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
A handoff to Barkley. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. I'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very much run.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Throwing is Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trim it.
They'll try to run forward Barkley. But he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Back to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to get the football back at their own 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2nd and 6. Here's Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the 49ers are going to get the football here at their own 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Well, that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. They'll look to throw here. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Eagles 1st down.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the game. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Niners are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Purdy. That is caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence the big plays are out there.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You have to give big-time credit to the cornerback on that play. Most of them like to just sit back and say, I'm playing pass. But he diagnosed that play so fast and got into the backfield for a loss of yardage. That's a monster play by a corner.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
Now 2nd and 9.
The 18-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw, Purdy.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking at your plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
A lot of bodies there in the middle of the field, and that one intercepted.
Yeah, he's looking for his tight end running a drag route across the field, and normally you'd like him to work a little bit further outside. Here the throw's a little early, and it winds up in the hands of the defenders.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 110 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Zach Baun
from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
Back to throw here.
They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series can very well determine our outcome. They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little game. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And he he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Back to throw now on first down. It's called Smith. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. There's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Bigsby. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 25, here's second down at a yard. He'll look to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
23-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down.
49ers 31-yard line.
Here's second down.
63.
Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go, first and goal.
Great, set. On anyone, Let's
go, let's get that touch.
No touch.
Dillon is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. So second and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley.
No touch, set. On anyone, No touch.
He's back to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Jahan Dotson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurts will throw. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
Eagles 13. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Purdy looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it. What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on 4th down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I think
you did, too.
I think any normal person did. How about him picking it up? Give him credit.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and of course,